Hi, it's Gwyneth here on a fabulous Feel Good Friday, helping you to feel fabulous about being you. And in this video, I want to talk a little bit about you reviewing 2020 and looking forward to 2021. It's all about leaving stuff behind and going into something new. Now, from a career coaching perspective, when I did a lot of career coaching, I always used to say to my clients, if you're looking for a new job, please don't look for a new job because you hate your old job. Frequently we stay in situations until we just can't stand it anymore, and the issue with that is that if you then want to go to something new, you've got all this negativity and this stress and this pressure inside, and that is not a great kind of energy to be taking with you to something new and wonderful. If you're an entrepreneur, it's exactly the same. This year, pivoting, crikey, completely different audience. There's no good me saying that lot are absolutely rubbish, I want to work with this lot, whilst I've still got the why didn't this happen or that happen, that negativity, taking that with you to your next step in your career or in your business is not fantastic. So there are three questions that you should be asking yourself, and number one is, what went well this year? Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, crikey, nothing at all. But if you're watching this video, I'm going to assume that you are healthy. You might even, you might still have a job. A lot of people don't have a job, but it might just be that actually you've done okay managing your mental health, managing your physical well-being, that your family are safe, even though lockdown's been absolutely rubbish for so many people, that you are actually with us, and 2021 is going to be different. So the first question to answer is, what went well this year? And celebrate it. Give yourself a pat on the back. Say, well done, I did it, I made it. It doesn't have to be anything huge. It's just about you acknowledging something that, yeah, I managed that well, I was great this year. The second question you should be asking yourself is, what didn't go so well? Not what went badly, what didn't go so well. Different type of question, different type of energy again. Now, clearly there were a lot of things that didn't go so well, but maybe I'd like you to focus a little bit more on boundaries. That's been a big theme in 2020, hearing from people that there's just too much work and they're running themselves ragged, running after clients, running after customers, running after bosses running after people, sending emails late into the night, and all that stuff. There's been a lot of boundaries. A lot of people have allowed their boundaries to be broken down this year, out of fear, out of uncertainty. So, what didn't go so well this year potentially is going to be, well, actually, I allowed I gave away my power. I allowed other people to take advantage of me. And be very, very honest with yourself about answering that question as well. And number three, the third question is, what could I do differently next year? Not what will I do differently or what should I do differently. No, what could I do differently? And there are a couple of ways that you can answer that question as well. When you use the word could, the neurological process in your brain allows you to come up with a variety of options, not just one or two answers. What should I do? What will I do? You're just asking for a single answer. What could I do? There's a variety of things that I could be doing. I don't know which one I'm going to choose yet, but what could I do? And by the way, that works in any language. And you can either make a list. Some people love to write lists, or you can create a mind map where you just put a picture of yourself in the middle, and then little arrows all over the place. What could I do? Become an entrepreneur. What could I do? Make my first 100,000. What could I do? Move to the country. What could I do? Get a dog. All sorts of things. But what could you do? And just allow your creativity and your imagination to run a little bit riot, because that will really get the juices going and help you start looking forward to 2021. Now, when you've done this exercise, if you choose to do this exercise, there's something else I want you to remember, because I was speaking to somebody yesterday. We're talking about business growth going into 2021, talking about offers, because just recently I'm getting very, very big on slimlining all the offers, because the more niche down you can go, the more clarity you have about your offer specifically, the more clarity your clients, your customers are going to have about who you are, what you do, your brand. I mean, it's just actually fantastic what it can do for the business. But I was speaking to this client yesterday, and they were quite concerned about, I don't know if this is the right thing to do. Regardless of what you decide to do in 21 on your what could I do next year, nothing is set in stone. You can change your mind. You are allowed to change your mind. Now, I know that some people are very nervous about doing that kind of thing because, again, they may be judged, or somebody said don't be so stupid, or you just feel a little bit foolish for having been so enthusiastic about something and then it doesn't work out. It's like, okay, I better do something different. I know because I've been there. I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was my feel good cards. Yes, I've still got them. So, okay, this is why it's so important to give yourself permission. So last year I had printed these fabulous feel good cards for writing down goals, and I had boxes made and I had stickers made and got some tissue paper, and oh crikey, that was going to be my new business opportunity. No. Did I feel a little bit silly that I'd invested in things that actually nobody wanted? Yes. Was it a learning curve? Yes. Have I forgiven myself? Yes. So when you're thinking about what could I do, and you decide to do something, maybe you are in employment and you decide that 2021 is the year that you want to go into business, it's not set in stone. It doesn't have to be that way forever. So be kind to yourself about, reviewing where you've been, what went well, what didn't go so well, what could I do in 2021 to feel completely and utterly and amazingly fabulous. I hope those 3 questions help you. I personally find it very, very useful just to look at, what did happen instead of staying in this place of, oh, crikey, what's going to happen next? Just to give myself a little bit of structure. And as I said, to reinforce those boundaries again, to make sure that you are getting back to saying no to people, so that you are getting back to a place where you feel that you have taken back your personal power. And on that note, I wish you a fabulous, fabulous Feel Good Friday, an amazing weekend, loads of love, stay safe, stay healthy, stay fabulous, and bye for now.